Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. You're around the shoots, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
Hello and welcome. It's that time for Texas on Tap with Miss Helen, along with producer Kyle, who's like traveling all over.
And I really miss Texas.
I bet you really miss home. It's you've been gone a long time.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I like traveling, it's like, especially doing this with you a couple times a week, it just reminds me how awesome Texas is. So
Yeah.
maybe getting a little bit homesick.
Well, maybe when you get home, you can bring some rain because we are dangerously dry.
Oh man, that's what I've heard.
It's so dry.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
We've successfully escaped the heat for a week or so. It was actually really cold the last few days, and now we're in Rhode Island, and it's kind of warm outside. So I got to see some sun, reminding me of home a little bit.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of reminding you of home, let's dig into some Texas
Yeah.
country music. How about that? That'll
Let's do
make
it.
you really ready to get home.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Me first?
Yeah,
Me first, you first.
you first.
Okay. All right. Well, had one of the most added songs is, of course, one of my favorite artists. Wade Bowen has a new single out. Of course, he has already went #1 with Phones Don't Work. So his next
Mhm.
single coming up, just released to radio, already debuted real high, was the most added. Everything Has Your Memory. It's
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. It's so Wade Bowen-ish, but I just love how wordy it is. I didn't think about some of the things in the lyrics about, like, the dust from the dirt road makes me think of your memory. I mean, it's just
know.
like, but it's such a soulful song. And so that's the newest one from Wade Bowen. Then I'm sure we'll be following it up all of the charts as it progresses.
Oh yeah.
And then, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was just gonna say it's so vivid, but then also it's just like, dude's put out a new record already. Comes out in August. He just released that Phones Don't Work EP like a month ago. It's crazy.
Yeah, yes. And I think that all those songs have been in the can and the album's been ready. It's just like they're just kind of teasing
Trickling.
us a little bit.
Mhm.
Yes, but I'm ready for the whole shebang because
Oh
Wade
yeah.
Bowen is, I mean, like I always say, his music has gotten me through a lot. I mean, it's
Mhm.
like fun times, good times, bad times, you name it. Driving times, it's Wade Bowen time.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now next of all, I always kind of migrate to her music. I really love her voice. We talked about her last single that did real well. Is it Behlen?
I think it's Behlen. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandi Behlen.
Brandi Behlen has a new single out, Fly Away With Me. It's so nice and smooth. I just couldn't stop listening to it because of her
Same.
voice. But it's like there's no better way to get to know each other than let's jump on a plane and go on a trip,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Who would have thought that? So check that one out.
So
Really,
clever.
really good, solid song. I like all of her music. And now we're going to open the tap room door for a brand new single that I think everyone's really going to like. And new artist, Donice Morace. It's One Drink In. All right, what you think? Donice Morace, One Drink In. Solid, good, strong, lyrically, musically, voice-wise. He's got it all going on.
And it's funny you say new artist because it's usually you telling me they've been around for a while, but this time I can actually tell you the opposite. He's been doing it for a while. He played at Moe's Place all the time when I lived in Katy, so it's cool to see that he's kind of making a bigger push, regionally and stuff now, and starting to do good on radio. So that makes me happy to see.
Well, he's gonna do good. He's gonna do good. I was super duper impressed, and of course he's got Jen radio promoting him and David Gilligan. So
Oh, wow.
he's got that single's gonna do very, very well, and I think we may be looking at getting him on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
I saw the list. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's my music tune picks
Sweet.
for this week.
Well, I'll keep the party going. I'm gonna keep the tap room open with the artist that I think all you guys need to hear. They're awesome, traditional, folky, just right up Helen and I's alley. They're the Broken Spokes, and they have a new song going to radio called "Someday Not Today." Brand new song from the Broken Spokes. This band means a lot to me. I really like their sound. I like what they were doing. They've been around for a while. They've actually been quiet for quite a while, though, and they just released 4 new singles this year. So if you dig this one, definitely go check out the others. I think there's been 2 new ones to streaming since they released this one. So,
You know, yeah, and they have been such a favorite, popular, like, venue, like, booking band, playing. Sorry about that. Did you hear the disruption?
That's all good.
Captain Ron's home already. Of course, we're doing this a little later. But yeah, and ironically enough, I was looking at their schedule. And first of all, I love the title of the song. That was like an immediate, I got to hear this.
Right.
Love their sound. But they're playing like July 2nd at the Outrigger in Flashes, which is a really cool, like, listening room. Yeah, so I just thought that was, I mean, that's like right here in Matagorda County, like in my area.
Totally.
So,
yeah, I
pretty
think
cool.
For those of you guys that listen and are familiar with our friends Phineas Reb, it's not going to be the same energy of a show, but it's definitely going to be the same passion whenever they play a live show. So if that's the kind of thing, like you said, listening room, they're definitely that band. So if you get a chance and you see them coming to your area, go check them out for sure. And then the next one is a new artist to me. Her name's Maddison Livingston, and if you're gonna look it up, it's Maddison with 2 D's. And I couldn't avoid this song. It's a rocker. It's almost like in the best way, it's kind of like a classic rock, like almost like a 70s, 80s rock song. But she's got this super badass, like ballsy voice. Just a really cool lyrical song. Melodically, it's gorgeous. So had to give her a shout on that one. Do you have any thoughts there?
Oh, I loved it. Great pick.
Okay.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Awesome. And then my last one is a guy that's been on my radar for quite a while out of Houston. He rolls with Trent Cowie and all those dudes. And his name's Jeff Canada, and he just put out a new single called Ride With Me. It's awesome song. His voice is just like so comforting, and it's weird, to say that, but it's like it just makes you feel so like at peace listening to it. It's like nice and warm. He's got a little grit to it. So I don't know. Just
he's my kind of guy music. Yeah,
totally.
I liked
it's
it.
like
I really like that one. That's some Helen jam right there.
I hate to make the comparison, but it's like got that like old school Zach Brown thing, and oddly enough, they're kind of the same looking dude, like big, burly stature. But yeah, it's just like I don't know. You can't go wrong with like pretty sounds and melodies mixed with like a hopeful message and comforting voice. So check that one out from Jeff for sure.
Yeah, that was a great pick.
Hell yeah. Well, those are mine.
Okay,
Solid
so
week.
let's look at the charts, and I'll start with the Texas Regional Radio Report. Number 1 this week is William Clark Green with All You Got. Dang, normally I start at number 5. I started at 1 because I was all excited. So let me bump down. I do want to mention something before I get into the top 5, because at number 6, I'm so proud of Matt Castillo because he's a cowboy. Man. Yes, it's at number 6.
That's
so Matt,
awesome.
We love you. Congratulations. Yes. So number 5, Josh Abbott Band, The Highway Kind. Cowgirl Like You, John Wolf is sitting at number 4. Phones Don't Work, Wade Bowen's at number 3. John Wayne, Whiskey Myers at number 2. And William Clark Green is number 1 on the Texas Regional Radio Report this week for All You Got. And looking at Texas Country Music Chart, I want to run through a few songs on here. Greatest spin increase category, which is what I like to look at. And we've talked about, I believe, all of these songs. Creed Fisher's Earplugs and Beer is in there. Darren Morris Band's Weekend. James Land, Like Conway Twitty. John Stork's Blood. Also Casey Donahue, Telling on My Heart is in the greatest spin increase for this week. And some of the most added, I'm going to look at Hayden Haddock and John Wolf's Tequila, Robert Ray. Yes, James Land. Nate Burnham had a whole bunch of new ads this week, so that's going to bump him up really good. Nice. Darren Morris Band also amongst the most added, and then of course the new Wade Bowen, Everything Has Your Memory. So coming on down, looking at the top 5 is Josh Ward, Dancing with the Devil is at number 5. William Clark Green, All You Got, where am I? Number 3. Number 3 is Wade Bowen, Phones Don't Work. John Wolf is at number 2 with A Cowgirl Like You, and Whiskey Myers, John Wayne is number 1. Sweet. CD Extraction, Texas, number 5, Josh Abbott Band. Number 4 is William Clark Green, All You Got. 3 is John Wolf. 2 is Wade Bowen's Phones Don't Work, and Whiskey Myers, John Wayne is at number 1 on CD Extraction, Texas as well. So that's looking at the toppers on the chart. Of course, my heart lies in the bottom and seeing what's coming up. But right. Hey, to get there, you got to start somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. So congrats to everybody that's charting so well. And John Swatner, I'm so proud of him because on which report did I get? I did get a report and I saw him like he had the most ads this week and spend increases, and I can't remember which chart.
I think
I shouldn't speak unless I duly note it, I guess. But I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes.
So it's crazy. I'm obviously I'm on the road, so I missed lots of things right now. But he sent me a video earlier, and I think he might have put out a new song. I'll look into that and give you guys a little. I don't want to say too much. Maybe I'm wrong. He did send me something, but maybe it's just for our ears. So I'll look into that, and if it's for sharing purposes, then I'll put that out there on the socials.
Yes, we got to keep up with John. I know that he works at South Texas Tech in Brenham, and I did see they were doing a customer appreciation, and he was going to do a little show for them.
Yeah,
music thing for him.
That's awesome.
We love John Swatner. He's my fave.
So what are your big plans this weekend?
Fishing, working, company, same old. Astros. Nice. Getting ready for the big game tonight with the Astros and the Yankees.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah.
I did know that the NBA draft is happening tonight, so that's kind of exciting for me.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, we'll see if it goes.
Do y'all have a show tonight? Do you have to work a show tonight?
Yeah, I'm working tonight. We're in Providence, Rhode Island, and it's been an interesting day so far. We got some good food. I've been loading up on seafood. Funny enough, we didn't get a chance to get any good seafood in Boston because we were too busy that day. But last night we stayed at a nice little beach place in Connecticut, and I got some solid fish and chips. And today we got clam chowder and lobster rolls. So that was real nice.
You. Wow. Wow, yeah. That's good stuff.
Not quite the same seafood I'm used to, but making it happen.
Yeah, well, I haven't been eating that great. I got up this morning, I had the allergy thing going on the inner ear. And so I know when I'm not feeling good, when I want that old-fashioned chicken noodle soup, like the Campbell's chicken noodle soup. And luckily we had a can and it made me feel better, and I kind of rested my head. And
it brought you back to life. That's cool. Yeah, normally I'm just downhill. It's like if I want soup, then I'll eat it, and I'm done. I'm useless for the next at least 24 hours.
I can't. I wish I could have, but I can't. So you just got to persevere, push through. I did have to miss my water yoga this morning, which I didn't like missing that, but that wouldn't have worked out too good. So anyway.
Cool. All right. Well, who's our guest this week? It's so hard for me to keep up with what's happening.
Clayton?
No, Clayton's coming up. It was Linda.
Yeah,
right?
This past week. Yes, this past Tuesday.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah, Linda Wilson, TCMA. Awesome interview. You guys should all go check that out. There's lots to learn about that. She kind of dropped a bomb on us too. They're bringing back the Texas Country Music Magazine, so that'll be really cool for a lot of people who like to consume media that way.
Yes, and this one that I was reading, looking at over it online just yesterday, they have an excellent article on the fingerprinting and the reporting to Texas Country Music Chart and CD Extraction Texas, and how all that comes about, how it's digitally, anyway, and then have some new artists spotlight. So yeah, it'll be a good resource for
Absolutely.
The music business all around. And of course, Texas Country Music Association does so much.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with what they do, then just check this out, and then it'll be kind of a no-brainer for you to keep up with all of it. They're a big reason we do this. So
yeah, she's amazing, and it was such an honor to have her on the podcast.
And speaking of that, we should have some pretty cool announcements in regards to TCMA coming up here pretty soon. So we can look forward to that as well. And then like we mentioned, Clayton Mullen, a new artist that we've already spotlighted a couple times actually on Texas on Tap. He's one of my favorites right now. So new, fresh, young musician. It's got a really cool story, and we are going to hop off of here and talk to him right after this. So
yes, we are just busy today.
Just working.
Yeah, we have a double header going.
And then you get to watch the Stros, so it's like a triple header for you today.
Yes. I'll be so ready to chill and watch the Astros.
Is that at home or is that up
here?
They're
at home.
Okay, cool. Nice. All right, cool. Well, let's go talk to Clayton, and then watch some Stros. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
She knew where I rise from as she left, I dare to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill of every place but home.